Right, here we are. Still carrying on doing some more. I'm making the build on this one. Done, like I said, some of the green. I'm now putting some yellows, so a little bit like cornflowers. So I don't want to go over, I don't want to go too many, but I'm just doing a few little bits and pieces. On this one, it's a bit more of a pinky colour, so I didn't want to do the same as I normally do. So again, like I said, because of I'm doing a few, this is the building, because I don't want to put too much paint all on at once. I can, with acrylic, you can just keep on building more and more and more. Okay, so whether or not I want to do a few more little yellowy bits up here, yeah, why not? Again, you do what you want to do, as many flowers or whatever you want on it. It's always how you like it. So if you want to put more yellow, you can put more yellow. There's no right or wrong way, as I've previously said, because this is for you, or you're doing it as a present for someone, so you want it to be the right for that person who you're doing it for. I'm now going to go along to the flowers I've already done a lot of it, but I'm going to put a bit more cerise pinky colours on it, because I like that colour, and then that will bond it, or yeah, makes it look rich. Oh yes, I'm liking this now. We've got the undercoat, and now I'm just putting some beautiful cerise colour petals on. We're building the petals. We've already done the middle section, and then we're just putting a little bit of pink, just in like a darker cerise colour, because of, as we know, with flowers, they are all different colours, nothing regulated. There, it is building up much better with another colour in there. And then I shall move on to the next one in a minute, so that we can do all of them this morning. We want to make sure that they're all drying, and then I can put on the ladybirds or bees. Right, hopefully you can see that, the flowers building on there. Now, when I look round, there's a big gap here in the middle. So it means I've really got to put another one in there, because I won't be happy with it. I don't want it too equal. So again, I'll put some blobby bits in the middle. See the little blobby bits here? If I do it on the angle, then you can see. Okay, then I'm going to use some different colours on there, just making it a bit like a sunflower shape. But of course, like I said, we're building. The next one will have more yellows in, and we want it to look quite opaque, but we do want enough colour on there to actually get the impression of a flower. There, that's looking good. There, some more little speckly bits in the middle. Right, I think I shall leave that to dry, because I don't want to spoil it, because I'm still going to be adding to it, but I like to have the undercoat. So fortunately, I can put my hand there like that and swap it over for that one. I've already just put yellow middles on this one. This one needs a much bigger flower, so this time I'm going to mix up in a separate little section here. I'm going to put yellow and red together on this section here, because this is going to be more like a gaillardia, but where they're smaller, this I want to have much bigger petals. You can either start from the center and come down, or you can, the first one I'll show you, I'll start from the top and come down. Then that one I'll do from the middle and come up. See the difference you get on the line? If you start from the top and come down, it's more like a straight. Start from the middle and go up, it's more petal-like, but you can do a combination, because of course we need to have quite a few, because this is a much larger one, so we can have all different shapes on there. See how big these ones are going to be? But of course I need another row on there to build it. So we go slightly different colour to make it have a little bit more depth to it. So this is oranges and reds. See, the first one I did more orangey, the second one more reds. There, what are you thinking of that? Right, I think you can see that on there. That is looking very pretty, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, on the back of the same glass vase. Well, you could use it as a vase actually, but it is a drinking vessel as a glass. So now I'm going to be putting the rest of the colours on. Amazingly enough, I can sit here, but my back is really iffy today. So once I've done this, I've got to try and unload the dishwasher. And there's nothing worse when you've got to bend down to unload the dishwasher if your back's playing up. But I've got to do it. So I thought I'll do this first to let my back relax a little bit. And then I'll get that all arranged in a minute. Right, are we liking these colours? Okie dokie. There. I'll do one more on that bit there. So what I'm doing is I've got some tiny little yellow dots. So what I'm going to do is just around the top, just put some little tiny, smaller little petals in, some little baby ones. Remember, with acrylic, once it's dried, you can keep adding little bits to it. But of course, you don't want to overkill the glass. You just want, because of, like I said, the whole idea of this one is we want to do a few little, perhaps ladybirds or bumblebees on some of these glasses, just to make them look spring-like. And it could make a nice Mother's Day present, especially when you've painted it yourself. There. Put a little bit more red on there. And then I shall let this dry. And then I shall move on to the next one. There. Going to, oh, it's a little tiny bit there I haven't done. Because I'd already put the little yellow bits on, I thought I'd better put some more little reddy bits on the little petals. There. This one would be ideal to have a little ladybird or a bumblebee in a minute. Right, that's that one. As you can probably see, looking good. Right, so this will be this last glass. What shall I do on here? I'm fancying, I haven't done any of the little tiny flowers, and we all like doing the little ones because this is the therapy. You just literally do 4 or 5 little petals like that. And you just smooth your little glass round, another one like that. And we just keep relaxing doing this. And this is where I tell you more, you know, about painting to relax. And we've all got things going on in our lives. I know we've all said that I'm on here because I lost my husband 18 months ago. But we've all, lots of people sitting here have got terrible things happening. They're not getting on with their husbands. They've fallen out with their parents. Their children have gone off the rails. But everybody needs something to relax. So I'm saying is, why don't you just buy yourself some paintbrushes, some acrylic paints, just use bits of plastic. You can do this so cheaply. Now this box of 4 glasses only cost £8. So £2 each, this glass. And by the time you finish painting it, oh, how lovely. So if you're short for cash and you need to do a Mother's Day present, wouldn't your mum appreciate something you've painted, you know, on here? You can just go to like a hobby craft shop and just get some cheap acrylic paints, or Amazon. You haven't got to spend a fortune. The only thing I would say, it is worth buying the spray to seal it with, but once you've got it, it lasts for ages and ages and ages. So hopefully just sitting and doing a few little painting little bits like this, if you're joining me today, will help you stop thinking about things and you can relax. As you know, yesterday I had a really bad depressive day yesterday. Don't know why, but it may be because it's coming up to the anniversary of my mum's death. I mean, last week was my husband's birthday. So, you know, you have good and bad thoughts on that because of both my son and my grandson shared the birthday with my husband. So I try to be happy on my husband's birthday. But of course, once the birthday's gone, you then go down into a bit of a deep depression. But by sitting here, relaxing, doing my painting, it just makes you feel so much better. So, you know, so if I can help you to get out there and do something for you, you know, I love going to the Giggle group today. So if anybody can go to groups like that, that's helped me. Meeting up with lots of other lovely ladies, all mixed ages, and some people bereaved like myself. Some people just basically left, you know, finished work, retired, and just want something to do to fill their time. Because otherwise, when you've been working and then all of a sudden you stop, you know, you're feeling at a loss. And it's just something to do, to talk to people. And everybody there is so, so nice. But because my back is killing me, I thought instead of the walk, for me, this would be more beneficial to me today, doing this, because I got to go and do the rest of my houseworky bits in a minute. Right, on that note, you can see how nice these are getting. And this is going to be like the little red. If I move out the way like that, you can see it a little bit better. Right, so I'm going to turn this video off now, because then you can sit there and carry on painting. This stage will take probably 45 minutes to an hour. So once I come back, I'll then do the bees and perhaps, yeah, bumblebees, or even perhaps some nice little ladybirds. Okay, see you shortly. Bye for now, Sally. Like if you like, please, and please subscribe.